So I just got back to my apartment from nursing research and I changed back into my PJs. But today was the last class of that class, and I had to give my presentation today, and it was honestly super nerve-wracking. I I was just stressed out about that class. I don't know. It was a trip. Like we had I guess a final in that class, and it was an essay test, and I literally spent the rest of that week since the nursing research class is the only class I'm taking this semester, and I just spent the rest of that week just laying in my apartment because I was so scared that I would get a bad score. And then we had our essays due, and I was super scared with that because I didn't realize until after I turned in my essay that I had spelling mistakes, I had a couple grammatical errors. Like when I was using my final copy of my essay to write my speech from, I noticed that there was even a sentence in, I think, my first or second page where I didn't even include a verb, so the sentence just did not make sense, and I was just beating myself up over all the mistakes that I had in my essay. But since today was the last class for that class, they released grades for all our stuff, and I ended up getting I believe a 94 on my essay, which is incredible to me because I felt like my essay was not at the level that I would like it to, but honestly at the point that I started writing my essay, I couldn't go back and request more sources for my essay, so I just had to write it based on what I had, and I just kind of winged it. And I don't think that my professor graded it too harshly, which I am grateful for. And I had to give my speech today, and honestly, I was so scared. I don't know why, but I'm terrified of my professors, and that just made me super nervous, and my voice was shaking the entire time. Like my classmates could hear it, and it was just really bad. I said a lot because that's what I do when I'm nervous, and I was talking really quickly, which I tend to do when I'm nervous as well. So it was just all bad, but my professor was nice, and she gave me, I believe, a 96 on my speech, which I don't deserve, but I will take. And I'm honestly glad that I was graded by the professor I was being graded by. We have two professors in this class, and I heard that the other professor asks questions, and I definitely was not prepared for any questions because I don't know what I'm talking about. But luckily this professor didn't ask any questions, so I was good. The grade for our final was released today as well, since they were releasing all grades today. And they gave me an A, which I'm so grateful for because I spent the entire week after taking the exam just laying around being depressed because I was just scared. I was scared that I wasn't going to do well, and that would affect my nursing school career because if you fail more than one class, you're kicked out, and since I failed pharm, I could not afford to do that. but I am thankful that I'm getting an A in this class and that I passed it. But anyway, now I can finally relax for the rest of this week until my flight back home on Saturday, which I'm super excited for because I haven't been back since I got here at the beginning of January, and I definitely need to go back and recharge. So yeah,